You can stay on the black line.
All right, here's John. So pretty good body position. You're getting a pretty good reach forward, and your head position is good. You're getting a little bit of extra motion as you turn to the side to breathe, but it's not bad. Hips and legs are they're also in a pretty good position. They might be slightly low, but it's something I wouldn't worry about. I'd worry about trying to develop more speed before putting any more time really into body position stuff. Reach, the extension forward, if you watched any other videos, just about everyone has room for improvement with the reach. So it's like you extend and then you extend just a little more, so you really stretch out those lats. You're staying pretty streamlined here, so your legs stay in the same line as your torso, and you can see just a little bit of the head twisting to each side as you turn. You notice that? So rather than the head moving sideways, you want the head to rotate sideways. But other than that, the head position is good. It's staying low as you turn to breathe, which is excellent. You're extending pretty much directly in front of your shoulder. That is where you want to extend to. The left hand might go slightly in front of your head, but it's not crossing over, so you're talking about maybe moving over just 2 inches with that. The pull, the line of the pull that you have, was going a bit under your body, and you can see that from this angle as well. Notice how your forearm essentially rotates inward or under your body. So with the pull, sort of classifying that, it's not exactly a straight arm pull in the sense that your forearm does, your elbow bends, but your forearm, rather than angling down towards the bottom, it angles inward. And there's a bit of a elbow slip, meaning the elbow leads the stroke back. So the long story short, you're going to want to work more on the high elbow catch. I know we talked about that. The forearm angle basically should be straight up and down relative to the bottom of the pull. So you want that bend that you have, but you want to bring that essentially rotated outwards, if that makes sense. Part 2 is getting more of the internal shoulder shrug, shoulder rotation, which enables that sort of catch position. That's going to get more leverage for each stroke, so it's like you're pulling yourself up a wall. And you do have some room to push through the stroke. So I talk a lot about the initial catch phase and the extension phase, but you have room to push a bit further through. So where your hands might be leaving right at your hip, you can actually get some more push out of there. And it's not a bunch, but you do have room for improvement there. And so here, see how that left curves under. Right, not as much, but both of them are going under your torso. So going pretty much, sort of under the shoulder line is okay. Any more than that, you're switching the workload from your lats, which is what you want to use most of, to more bicep and pec, which is less efficient as far as swimming goes. So good beginning here, and then that forearm starts to curve well under in this frame anyway. So that motion is using more bicep than lat muscle, and that's the main difference here. Your lats are going to be a better muscle group to use for swimming, and that high elbow catch position is the key for it. So one arm drill, doggy paddle drill, maybe some catch up drill, but not thinking about extension, more worried about the actual catch. And then this, more of a traditional straight arm pull in the sense that the upper arm and forearm are one angle. Ideally, you see that hand and forearm pivot downward very early in the stroke, or early vertical forearm, because that vertical forearm is what gets the leverage on the water. Hope that helps.